Here we have the Bead head egg sucking leech. Basically just a black woolly bugger with a orange bead head. These are a painted brass bead. Size, this is a 6, 3x long. This one is a Mustad 9672 is what I usually use for these. And I think 4mm painted orange brass bead. Of course, you can use a bunch of different colors for the egg head. But that makes the egg part really simple. I used to tie little glow bug eggs at the head, stuff like that, but you also get the benefit of the weight of the bead. So for the tail, I just come with a big black marabou quill off a pack like that. Stroke it down so you get those nice natural tips. Go about 1 hook length back, pinch that, but actually trim this up about there so that I can lay this down as kind of an underbody, make the thickness of the body more even later on. So wrap right back to there, and then I still come in with that same marabou feather, trim off those cut tips that you just used right there, and then you'll have these other natural tips. And stroke that back, and this one I do trim off right there because it has that big thick feather, whatever you call it, stem. Alright, so then I come in with black, I just get black strung saddle hackle for this, but you could use them off of a skin of a saddle or even a neck. So I just stroke this back and I don't worry about trimming that off because it's just going to be buried anyhow. That on, and then the chenille I've been using, I like this new age, they call it, stuff that has sparkle in it. And this one I will just pull off that little bit of chenille so you're tying it just by the core. So same thing, you don't have a big bulky ass end, and you can just cinch that down. Bring your thread up. Wrap the chenille. It gives it a nice sparkly finish without having to mess around with crystal flash and the strands of stuff. And I take this and just tie it in by the tip, one wrap by hand, and then just kind of palmer it evenly spaced. And then when I get to the front, kind of back off those couple of wraps of thread, and then I usually put 2 or 3 wraps right down till you start to get to those fuzzier fibers. I just like that, it gives it a little bit of a shoulder to it. Stroke them back, clean it up a little bit. The bead head makes it really easy to make a nice clean head. Get your front fibers kind of pointing back a little bit, and finish it off. And that's it. Do another one. A bit short on that one. Sometimes to avoid that stuff rolling around, I like to throw a wrap or 2 behind and under that tail. That really just locks it into place, so it doesn't end up rolling around on you. This kind of eliminates the waste on those marabou feathers. You can use one whole one per fly, depending on the quality of it. The bead head, egg-sucking leech. Glorified woolly bugger. Good fly, though.